Hello again, how are we all doing? I'm Ben Pearson, former Channel 5 Police Interceptor, and I am in the studio today and I'm making this video of can I just you in a pursuit. I put a video out the other day with baby Ben and myself, obviously looking at his car, and one of the comments I got, these two can't drive for shit. So I've put on it, come on then, tell me what you know about driving. I'll write on the back of a postage stamp, and all this gentleman could come up with is bell end. It just goes to show that people say a lot of shit and can't back it up. So basically, can I dust you in a pursuit? That's all people want to say. That's all people want to know. Let's get into the video. And can you dust me in a pursuit? And then you look at my comments, I could dust you, bro. You'd never catch me on a CR 500. I've dusted you in a pursuit, I've dusted you. So that basically means you're a shitbag criminal. So anything you say is pointless. And the only thing you can dust is your mum's TV cabinet. And that's if you get the right spray and right soft cloth. Apart from that, you're probably never a dust because you'll be living in a shithole with your stolen car outside, blaming everybody else for your failures in life. Can I say that? Dusted you or can't drive for shit come from typical people named Kevin or Barry. They live at home, the 23-year-old, and the mum still makes the sandwiches when they go to work. They're driving Nissan Micra or a clapped out Nova, and the fastest they've ever been in a car is 42 miles an hour, and that's because it's downhill and wind's behind them. Let's go into your driving history. So first of all, have you got a driving license? If no, well, you've got not really to say, have you? You're going to be driving a car illegal on the road. You can't drive for shit because you've never been able to show how to drive, and you've got no driver qualifications. So let's be honest, the people that have passed the driving test that say they can dust the police, you've passed a DSA, a driving standard vehicle agency's approved test. So that is the lowest of the low, and you've passed that. And then you can go drive around streets at 150 miles an hour in your RS6, thinking you're best thing since sliced bread because you can put your foot down and go straight in a straight line. Only thing is when it comes to a corner, it's not you going around the corner, it's your car's intelligence telling you that you're going too fast, and your car will put stabilisation controls on, it'll alter the throttle, all the dynamics of your vehicle, the suspension components, and it'll pull you around the corner. It's only to part when your car gets to a point of can't go around that corner because you're just driving too fast because you don't understand the vehicle elements that you'll end up wrapping yourself around a tree. So if you've passed the DSA approved, you've gone to a driving centre, you've had probably 20 lessons, you've gone to a driving centre and someone says, right, you are able to drive from A to B. You are able to take your mum shopping, go to airport, park your car up, and that's it. That's technically as trained as how you are. You think you can drive any faster than that, and you've had no experience and you've had no teachings, no courses, well, that's about as low as you can get. So you want to go any further, you need to go on other courses, Pass Plus, advanced drivers, all this sort of thing. How many people are advanced drivers? How many people have gone on advanced courses such as Institute of Advanced Motorists, Pass Plus, First, all these other things you want to go on to? Advanced training, how many people have gone on their courses and got their certificates and passed their driver training? So would you pass your driving test now if you had to go on an advanced course? So think about how you'd have to drive on your driving test. You have to drive like that 8 hours a day for probably a couple of weeks. We're making no mistakes. You have no minors, you have no majors, and you'll be classed as an advanced driver. Can you do that? Or is your class of advanced driving going at 100 mile an hour in a 30 zone? With your seat lent far back, you're winded down listening to do you like how I did that? Is that how you class advanced driving? Going on the wrong side of the road through traffic lights at 80 miles an hour isn't advanced driving. So what is advanced driving? Well, advanced driving is about planning. The better you plan, the better you are, the smoother you are, the faster you are. Not only that, you've got advanced throttle control where basically you'd hardly ever touch your brake. So everything you do in your car is used by your throttle only. You don't need to touch your brake, and it's only really when you come to a final stop that you need to touch your brake, and that's it. You go on a journey now. Go on your next journey and try and drive your car and not touch your brake and see how good you are. And I bet you touch your brake within the first 30 seconds. Advanced drivers can do it the other way around, where they use advanced throttle control and they don't need to touch the brake. And it's all about learning. Every day you get in a car, you accept that you are not a good driver, and you learn, you develop your driving every single day. You learn and you advance. I've had no sing lessons, and I think I'm the best singer in the world. I'm flying without wings. See what I mean? I think I should get a record contract. I'm not Pearson that goes on X Factor. Please, Simon, Please put me through. And Simon's saying, you shit.
No.
That's what we're saying. You can't just pass one test and say you are good. And if you think you are good, you are deluded.
Like, go on your own f***ing side! I'm a really good driver. I've been driving for almost 10 days now. That's how good I am.
So going off road isn't dusting the police. All advanced traffic drivers know this, and they'll just think when you've gone off road and you say, oh mate, I've dusted you. Well, you haven't, have you? You've just taken your shitty old vehicle off road, or your stolen vehicle off road, and we're not prepared to do that with a £60,000 traffic car. If you then say you've dusted me, but you've gone on the wrong side of the road through some other traffic lights and down the dual carriageway, well, again, you've not dusted me, have you? You're just putting your own life at risk, and you're putting members of the public life at risk because you've got no respect for anybody else but yourself. And you think that doing that makes you a good driver. Well, it doesn't. It just puts you in a dangerous position. So there's always an excuse, isn't there? I dusted you. So I'm waiting for all these comments to come on this post now about how many times I've been dusted, how many times these people have dusted me or dusted traffic cops. Recently put a video out on social media as well, on TikTok, and it about Tracker. So if you don't know what Tracker is, it's a device in our car. It scans stolen vehicles by 4 aerials that are on our roof, and when your car gets stolen, you identify it to Tracker. Tracker will send a code out, and that will bleep, and we'll be able to pick it up on our car. It's a bit of an archaic system really, because it works just on a circle with an arrow pointing, and it's got a strength bar. It'll just go deed, deed, and then when we get close to it, it'll go deed, 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 deed. Drop right on top of it, it'll go beep. How accurate trackers are, they are extremely accurate. They will drive you exactly to the point of where the stolen vehicle is. But as a system, it's archaic when you can get other systems now, and you can put on your phone, and it tells you exactly where the vehicle is. It tells you how fast it's going, how fast it's braking. But yeah, we get this tracker activation, we get behind this stolen vehicle, and we pursue it. First thing it does, like a coward, it goes off road because it can't drive off from us. It knows, if you watch the video of the footage, which I'm probably going to be playing for you right now, it can't outrun us, can't outdrive us because they're driving shit. It doesn't know how to take corners, doesn't know what vehicle flows like, doesn't know how to corner properly, doesn't know how to get the access points, get the limit points, doesn't know when to power on, power off. So they can't outdrive us. The only thing they can do is go off road to try and shake us. So I go off road as well, stick with it. It goes off road by, I think it's a chemist, and my vehicle grounds out then, and I rip half of my underside off my vehicle. That doesn't mean he's got away from me by dusting me. That means he's knackered his vehicle and I've slightly knackered my vehicle. This video is sponsored by Safe and Sound Vehicle Security Systems based in Leeds. Over 150 vehicles are stolen every day, and the problem is only getting worse. What criminals will do, they'll come to your address at night time. If you've got a keyless entry car, they will put a device up and scan the code that your key is passing out to your vehicle. Within seconds, they're in your vehicle and they've made off down the street. And the only time you know it's gone is when you wake up to have some toast in the morning. What you need to do is ring Mark at Safe and Sound, give him your vehicle details. These can be put to any vehicle at all. It will send somebody out, and within a couple of hours it's fitted. It's insurance approved. You can get a ghost immobiliser, a regular immobiliser, or a tracker, so you always know where your vehicle is at every single time of the day. You want to sleep safely in your bed at night, and you don't want these criminals to win. So my advice is contact Safe and Sound at Leeds, and they will do all the hard work for you. We've got to keep children safe. We've got to keep Mrs. Miggins safe. She's back as Mrs. Miggins on the roads by driving around. We can't ram into Mrs. Miggins where you can, because you've got no value on life. You are in a stolen car taking a burglary. So if you are the burglar that's taken a stolen car, you are less than a pubic louse. So you've also got to ask what a traffic officer does in the pursuit. Well, not only do they think about the colleague that's sat aside them and their welfare, and the welfare of the drivers, such as myself, wanting to go home and see my family on a night. I've got to think about my vehicle stability on the road. I've got to think about how it's handling, how the chassis is rolling on the road, what the tyres and brakes are doing. I've got to think about, is it oversteering, understeering, is weight transfer going to the front? What's the coefficient of friction on the tarmac? What sort of tarmac are we driving on? I've also got to speak on the radio. Ladies and gentlemen, this vehicle is now going left, left, left. We are now right on Carlisle Road, speed 70 mile an hour. Risk is low. We've got no pedestrians coming the other way, and we've got light vehicle traffic. Not only that, I've got to speak with tactical means, and I've got to get a plan in place. So I've got to speak to my colleagues. Ben, can you get to the junction of Carlisle Road, please? Get a stinger out. Dave, can you get to this certain point on Bolton Road, junction of Valley Road, and can you drop in behind us? We are now at 130 miles an hour and a 30 mile an hour limit. Not only that, I've got to speak to MPAS, which is the X-Ray 99 helicopter, give them my plan, because I'm now rated as ground commander. So I've got to think about what's happening with his driving, how he's breaking the law, is it reasonable, justified and proportionate for me to do so? Now, what are my exemptions? Have I got right to use tactical contact at the same time as I'm doing comms? Last but not least, I've got to speak with the force supervisor in the control room who's wanting my reasoning for pursuing this vehicle. So I'm also doing the commentary, thinking about my vehicle chassis, thinking about law, exemptions, 130 mile an hour and a 30 mile an hour limit, talking to MPAS, talking to FSUP, and also talking to my colleagues. You've just got to drive in a straight line. You've just got to put your foot down. 9 times out of 10, you're going to wrap yourself around a tree, hit a curb, disable your vehicle. That's how much talent you've got when you say you dusters. If you do say you dusted police, that means you're a criminal and you've made off from the police. Is that something really to be proud about? Are you really happy with that? Well, if you are, great. Not doing anything with your future, and then you're going to give kids that future as well? Or do you want to succeed in life, put something back into society and be a better human being? Choice is yours. You always get a choice. I'm looking forward to reading these comments, so please put your comments down below. And next time you say you dust someone, just think about your mum's cabinet, TV cabinet with all dust on, where your kind of Lynx Africa sat when you got it from Auntie Pauline at Christmas. So big love, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. And if you want to make a front place, don't moan when you get boxed in and you get a bit of a slap. Stay safe.